these are Bonnet's like helpful tips that he gave us for each map, and we've seen some pretty crazy proxies here, mostly TVZ, with some barracks being proxied, but there's some places. If I had Artosis here with me, I'd just be like, he'd just be pointing to every square inch as a Protoss proxy location here. But we'll see. It's what do you think about Crossing Field?
Crossing Field is pretty good. I used to think that this was Cancer, but Terran can get like 3 bases pretty easily, so it's actually not bad for Terran. Protoss, I actually think that this might be pretty Cancer for Protoss because you can defend the natural, but third base, so exposed. Like actually so exposed. You can come from so many angles. There's drops. Oh, actually, I guess it's the fourth base. I forgot you got a third base in your main.
Yeah, you got the back
actually,
natural.
3 base Protoss with 3 gas. That's deadly. Like you can be so strong on 3 bases Protoss. So actually, I kind of like Protoss on this map.
Okay, well, let's get into the game and find out. Oh wait, I think we have to remake our little lobby here. Okay, all right. We've also got a brand new password to this, which is like you guys will never guess it. The CIA is trying to hack into our StarCraft game right now. They can't get in here. It's too secure. Okay, so we're in the game. We're ready to go with game number 1 of Yeti versus g0rynich. So let's get into it. Okay, oops, I forgot I had to alt tab to the game. All right, so in the upper left-hand corner in the dark blue as Zerg is, I can't even read his name, but I'm assuming that's g0rynich.
Yeah, and in the bottom right, we got the Polish Protoss. It is Yeti, and I was actually kind of worried that we were seeing a 5 pool because it's taken a while to build that drone.
Yeah. But actually, you could do the observing for this.
Oh, I can do the observing. I forgot about that.
I'm also very bad at observing, so half the time I just close my eyes and guess. But this is, wow, this is a kind of an interesting setup. This is the first time I've ever had anybody in my apartment. No, I'm just kidding. I'm lonely. So the big thing is that in ZVP for a while we had some 9-7 3-4s that were just killing all the Protosses out there. Couldn't save a Protoss life for the life of us. But now they're getting a little bit craftier, a little bit better at holding on against the fake pressure or figuring out if it's fake or not.
Yeah, and we actually see in-base pylon. This is something that I thought we might actually
see
g0rynich
because
fighting.
Bonnet used it so often, and now we see it here. And actually, I saw Snow recently on Fighting Spirit do a 1 base play. My mind was blown because
on Fighting Spirit.
Yeah, on Fighting Spirit, I saw a 1 base play. I don't think I've ever seen a pro go for 1 base like in the past 10 years. So Bonnet may be onto something, and we already see it from Yeti now. g0rynich, pretty sure that this was a 9 pool, and it was a 9 pool. So he's going to get aggro with this, fast 6 lanes, but with the gateway opening and it being 1 base, he's just going to put 2 zealots on the ramp, and it's going to shut down easily.
Man, well, that's the other thing about Crossing Field, right? Is you've got your back natural, so you can wall your main in, and then you can just, maybe it doesn't last for as long as a regular base would, but like, if it's between not dying or not being able to expand and then taking a back natural, you'll be okay here. But yeah, I agree. I really like this, and especially if you're going to be getting rushed by either 9 pools or early pools or some of this like fast Hydra stuff, then obviously Yeti's going to be pretty safe.
Yeah, so Yeti, I imagine, is going to take the back base pretty soon, but he doesn't have to. And this is going to put Zerg in an unusual position because if he thinks he's teching and he's actually not, well, what do you do in response to actually pulling probes very quickly in anticipation of these Zerglings? But Crossing Field, you have to remember that Protoss is used to defending in the early stages of the game.
Yeah.
It's always Zerg that's aggressive. So if Protoss can just take 3 bases for free, how's Zerg punishing this? Like, this is a completely different style you have to play from Zerg in reaction just to this map. So I'm curious to see how g0rynich responds to this.
It's like the Zerglings have broken up. What? Okay, I'm taking back over the observing here. Actually, I guess Zero's doing the observing for you guys on stream, but this is crazy. 6 lings in the base. What were you were talking about defending early, Nyoku? Well, not from these guys. So basically, these Zerglings are immortal. They'll just always be alive here. Good luck, Zealots. We're hoping. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, but these are going to be some of the most annoying Zerglings. But I like his pylon placement, at least trying to make it harder for them to run around. But oh my God, how do you survive with 6 lings already in your base?
Yeah, well, this, even though he hasn't killed a probe, this is just so annoying. He also confirms that it's a fast expander. Here you go, trying to get into the probe line, get a couple kills. Great surround on a couple of the lings, at least taking a bit of damage. And behind this, we do see g0rynich taking fast 3 base. Of course, he does confirm the natural. But how did those lings get in? There were 2 zealots there.
So he pulled the probes back. He was blocking with the probes, and as soon as he pulled the probes back, the second zealot wasn't quite thick enough to keep blocking there. So maybe he's got a bulk.
He's got a bulk.
Well, the Zerglings, I think, actually. Oh my God, he's gonna. No, was he trying to fight that zealot? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, lings are good. They're not that good, but they're still alive, and that's kind of the big deal, right?
Well, look at the damage that actually has. Okay, actually, not a lot of damage. I thought Yeti hadn't started his cybernetics, so despite the lings getting in, he's still hitting his build. g0rynich, what's he doing behind? Speed's coming in. I'm so surprised that Speed's coming in because you would expect that these lings probably going to die in the next few seconds. I can't imagine them getting Speed and actually continuing to harass. So what is this just going to be like a mass Speed ling?
Well, where's my lair at? Do we know what a lair is yet?
Where is the lair? Also, remember, there's a ramp. Now, he did get in once, but I don't know about round 2.
Look, like, what do you do if you're Speedling? I mean, you know your opponent's going to have a bunch of zealots already, right? Maybe are we going to drop them in? No? I mean, we're getting lair finally, so thank goodness we found out what that was. But the lings are still alive. Oh, okay, just kidding. Never mind. Caster curse.
So Ling does get taken out, but I guess he's anticipating a counterattack from Yeti, which he does have a sizable amount of zealots. It's 4 with goons. We see Citadel coming in. You're talking about 9734 earlier, and Crossy was in Korea. We met up, and I actually asked him, is 973 as broken as Zero in them claimed it to be? And he was saying, actually, a lot of people don't do 973 anymore because you just open straight Citadel. And this is exactly what we're seeing from Yeti. Straight Citadel. He's got Forge coming in. He's going to be getting +1 pretty soon.
Okay.
And this is a perfect reaction to what g0rynich is doing, because there's the Hydrogen. I don't see a Spire just yet. Lair's going to complete, but I don't think he's going to get it. I actually saw an upgrade come down. Okay, it was actually speed from the Hydra, so I thought it was an overload speed. But yeah, so this is going to be a good counter to what g0rynich is doing. No Spire anywhere.
Yeah, what is up with this? I get that we're going Hydras here, but I don't know. I especially with a back natural, I would not expect this to be like an extremely good Hydra map because there's a ramp there. I mean, I guess eventually Protoss is going to have to take their natural because I think it's, what is it? It's like 2K gas at the back natural, or is it 1500? The back base.
Oh yeah, 2K in the back.
Okay, so we're not gonna last forever here, but at least Protoss can take an expansion. Whereas if you were trying to take an expansion now and your opponent's going for a bunch of speedlings and crazy stuff, like good luck holding that.
Yeah, so Yeti does actually have the Stargate, so he does have some modified variation, getting the Citadel and Stargate basically at the same time. Templar Archive is already done, so this would generally tend to be DT play, which we see coming out. But he's got second gate. He's actually going to be banking a few Templars pretty soon. He's going to start stacking that energy. And we see the Gateway Flood starting to come out right now, 650. That's about when you normally see it. But I am kind of surprised that we don't see more gates. I guess it is a bit early to build more gates, but I was really expecting him to try and take a third base kind of.
I was really hoping we were going to try some drop play here because you can really tell Yeti is super committed to being able to defend at that ramp. And he's not wrong for that, but he's not defending anywhere else. Like everywhere else, if you drop inside there, it's a scary world. What? How do those lings get back in? That's crazy. Just hold position, my man. But we're busting out. We're moving. That's 6 zealots.
Yep, 7 zealots, 1 goon, and we do have the probe coming down as expected. Gonna take a third base pretty quickly. Has 1 Templar in case there's a huge flood of Hydras coming out. But again, this is crossing field. Like I said, Protoss they can just sit and take 3 bases. And this is a 2-player map, so there's really not a lot of.
Oh no! He hit 6 links. He's gonna snipe the first Eye Templar. He's gonna get this. Yeah, there's. Oh my god! What a legend. g0rynich, he even gets the nice little bonus probe. How does he do it?
Yeah, and every Templar is so important because we know that g0rynich is like all in Hydras. He has Lair, but there's no Spire, there's no Queen's Nest. He's now starting to get, I guess, speed on his Overlords. I guess he's not all in. He's got good upgrades. He's got good drone saturation across the board, but it's not like he's taking more bases. He only has 5 hatches, so really he could deal a lot of damage with these Hydras. I'm a bit surprised after that snipe he's not trying to go just yet, but maybe he's just waiting for speed. But look at the supply for Yeti. He's doing a really good job.
Yeah.
82 to 60. We've seen some games, Zerg versus Protoss, where actually Zerg is ahead in supply. There was a game with Miso versus Snow in KSL like a season ago.
Okay.
That was some of the best macro I've ever seen in Zerg versus Protoss. Actually crazy. So Yeti doing a really good job with his macro, but huge drone cycle at the third base.
Yeah, I just watched like 10 drones pop out.
He's really powering.
And we're also trying to get this natural expansion up finally for Yeti. And it looks like with what is that, 4 cannons, he's going to be pretty well defended for now. But he hasn't, like, Zerg hasn't really done anything yet. We've run around with some Lings and sniped Eye Templar, and okay, that's cool and everything. But I want to see if g0rynich is actually going to commit to some big attack here. Okay, I thought that was drop, but it's actually just Overlord speed. We're going Lurkers.
Yeah, so it looks like g0rynich is content with playing pretty passive. He's getting speed on his Overlord. We didn't see drop just yet. Crossing field is actually amazing for drops. Like, look how much surface area you gotta defend the drop. So I am, again, a little surprised for no drops, like you said. So I guess there's drops.
Okay, all right. Can we call it or can we call it? All right. So yeah, no, I totally agree. Also, the back natural, I think it has 1 cannon at it, but you know, what is that going to stop a lurker drop from coming in? I don't think so. So good luck with that. And also, it's just impossible to get your army that's guarding the natural expansion all the way through your gigantic main base back to that.
Yeah. You know what I'm waiting for from Protoss? Is, you know how Protoss goes 8 gate on 2 base?
Yeah.
Well, we only got 4 gates right now.
Okay.
And we've got 3 bases.
Yeah.
So how many gates is he about to put down? Because you know it's going to be at least 8. You're just going to see, like, I'm expecting like 6, 8 more gates, maybe like 12 gate 3 base Protoss. And his econ's killer. It's already up. It's an already up and running third base.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with PVZ, right? It's like the third base is usually pretty vulnerable and risky to take, especially against like Mass Hydra. So when you have a map where you can just take 3 bases, all of a sudden you start to feel pretty good as Protoss. I mean, granted, Zerg hasn't taken any damage at all, but he's only at 40 drones, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, he's powering, but he's also not overpowering with the drones just yet. He does have his 4th base up, but I'm just waiting for this probe on the gates to start spamming out a few more. Yeti's really nailing his build. He's got his observers coming out. Everything is perfect, but looks like g0rynich wants to set up a huge contain, and there's really not a lot of, well, I guess there is a lot of positions that you can run around. So g0rynich may actually just miss this complete move out.
If he misses this, that would be crazy. But also, if the Protoss army is out of position, you know, we're not recalling home. So that could actually be a little bit of a ships passing in the night. Let's see if is he actually going to commit to going above this? Oh.
Yeah, he's going to go around the top. And if he tries to go around the top, this is going to be an anti-timing because we see 6 Overlords setting up for a drop. Drop is done. So if he sniffs out any type of weakness,
DT.
Yeti knows. You saw him.
Yeah, there's a DT right there in the army, or at least there was for a second. I think he killed it, but where'd that guy go?
Looks like the DT got taken out.
Okay.
But if I was g0rynich and I see this move out, I'm instantly dropping.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
Go for it. Do it now, Gohan. Yeah, here we go. We're loading up, but we're only loading like 1 Overlord.
This army is huge, so I guess he's going to respect the potential to just die, and that's a smart move because this is 150 supply versus 100. Now, how much damage can this drop get done? Sayer finds the Overlord, but I think that there's an exposed main.
Oh, there's no cannon. He cannoned his natural, both naturals, but he didn't put cannons in the main. We're burrowing. All right, watch it. Oh no, already losing probes. On the other side, how do you break that high ground? I guess he actually did it.
There's not that many lurkers on the high ground, and he's got a lot of goons. Remember these Templars that he built? 230 energy on that one. So many storms.
Yeah, how do you fight that? You're definitely getting broken there. Wait, does he not have an observer?
Does he not? It looks like the observer got lost, and it had to stay home to defend the lurker because there was no cannon. So actually, g0rynich survives for now. Instant morph of tons of lurkers now, and g0rynich now has 4 bases up and running. Probably gonna take a 5th base pretty soon. Building Sunkens, yeah. He's gonna be able to defend it easily.
Worker count's even now, by the way, because there's probe damage to Yeti, and g0rynich is continuing to just really power up off these 4 bases. So. This is starting to get scarier and scarier for Yeti. He also, like, he had a bunch of energy on that one High Templar. He doesn't have that many High Templar. Let's see, what's he got? 3 storms?
Yeah, he doesn't have that many Templar, but the thing is they all have multiple storms available.
That's true.
But what I'm most worried is what you said with the drone count. g0rynich is exploding, but our gateway count never exploded. It's still only 6.
We forgot how to build gateways there for a second. So, I mean, storms are good, but they do run out after a while. So let's see how g0rynich's macro is looking, because he is down 50 supply. Let's watch this fight happen. Lurkers are going to be good. He does have an observer back again now, I think. Yeah, there it is. But it is forward.
This is perfect positioning from Yeti. Look, the reinforcements can't really come in from this angle. They're just all going to get choked up. But it is pure goon. But goons are great versus Hydra Lurker.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a couple observers there now. It's just making sure he didn't like storm or snipe those. Who were we? Oh, we were casting last week, and like a Protoss player stormed his only observer and like couldn't clear the lurkers. I'm like, okay, well, you get what you pay for there. But no, I totally agree. So the lurkers couldn't join this fight, but I think he is going to try to run around and maybe get a flank with those.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get into position, but I just don't see how you do it. The Templars have 5 storms. It's literally pure goon. How many goons is this? Like 25 goons. I think Yeti just kills him here. Yeah. Especially at this angle.
Where did those lurkers go? Okay, we're coming around for the flank. The Overlord's actually going to drop on top of this, I believe. Does it have lings in them? Yeah, they have Hydras. So, but they need to unload. Unload the Overlords. Oh, he's not unloading the Overlords. There's so much supply in there. Lurkers are running in. They're going to try to burrow, but I think you just move out of the way, right? Oh, look at those storms. They're so good.
The storms are great, but actually the flank was amazing. So many lurkers hitting all the goons. We went from like 30 goons down to 3, and now Yeti's the one in trouble. And also we had a big macro slip, 2,000 minerals floating. Going to lose these Templars too. These are all of the Templars.
Look, it's late here in Korea, but Yeti should not be falling asleep at the wheel here. This is actually it's like he like forgot how to micro against the lurkers. That flank was really, really good. He's gonna lose all his High Templar, all his observers. He's got nothing but a few zealots, and we went from a 50 supply advantage for Yeti, and now it's like 20.
Yeah, and Zerg has high. Ooh. So now all the big upgrades kick in, but Yeti has at least hidden this 4th base. If he can get it up and running, he's still in okay position, but I don't think he's gonna actually get it up. There's so many lurkers being morphed, so many links, no storms.
Oh, he loses the High Templar, what? And now it's just mass cracklings everywhere. They do have that adrenal upgrade, and these cannons are gonna disappear.
Yeah, this 4th base is super dead. The Zealots aren't even gonna try and save it. Now what does Yeti do? He had 3 base for so long, but Natural's basically mined out at this point. 3rd base, sure, it's up and running, but main's getting close to being mined out. Now he's gotta take top middle, and that's the most exposed base on the map. You can hit from this angle, hit from this angle.
God.
If you're ever out of position, you hit the 3rd base. So he's kind of obligated, and now g0rynich can actually take this base down here, which is what Yeti wants to take.
Yeah, and keep in mind, we still got drops, so if we can't find a way into any of the other bases, drops are still out there. Where'd our Scourge go? Okay, there we go. All right. No more dead Overlords. That was a little bit awkward there for a second.
Not gonna find any of the Sayers. Now, if this was Eon Zerg or True Touch, and they only saw one Sayer, you know what they're making. They're making 12 mutas.
They're going mutas all the way.
And these Templars are hella dead.
Yeah, well, where are these Templars, by the way?
He doesn't have any. No. He just lost them all.
Ugh.
And he's actually gas starved because remember he took the
back
base.
natural.
He took it quickly, but it's depleted now.
We're only getting 2 minutes.
So as Protoss, you have a huge power spike in the first 15 minutes of games, but as soon as that depletes, all of a sudden you can't build Templars anymore. Main assimilators almost mined out also.
So, I mean, he did get that northern base up, but you're right. It's a little bit more vulnerable. I mean, his macro is not slipping. He does need more gateways up. I think we did wind up building a bunch of gates in the main, right?
Yeah, we do have 10 gate now, so
Okay.
we're good. But this is what's
Ugh.
worrying me. 130 to 150 with Hive, with upgraded Lings, even upgrades. Basically.
We're on 6 bases too for
Yes.
Zerg. g0rynich is just killing it. Some Lings run by into that northern base, or okay, they all died. Never mind. But in theory, they can do that when the army's not there to defend. And we got High Templars back again. Okay, so let's see if Yeti can actually get aggressive a little bit. Oh, drops coming in. He's got lurkers in the back. There is a cannon there, but the natural or the back natural just got devastated. The worker count's still even, but he can't mine from there.
Yeah, now he's going for a counterattack to top middle. I think he should just run this over. And actually, the drop didn't deal that much damage. Goons were already in position, so good hold from Yeti. But still, supplies are very even. Lings trying to flood from the bottom. But the angle now is great for Protoss. Again, look how many Lings there are,
Oh, God. All right, where's our storms at? Are we gonna get one of these legendary High Templars? Okay, yeah. This is a perfect bottleneck. The Zerg just has to funnel through. Are we out of storms?
We're out of storm. 72 energy.
Oh, no. Where's our storms when we need them? Okay, he's got a storm right now. Oh, no. He just stormed his whole army.
He did kill a lot of Lings, though. Like, he did trade very well. But yeah, it's now even Zerg again with the 4th, 5th base versus Protoss that's mined out main and Nat. And still, g0rynich has map control. He can take bottom middle anytime he wants, which he's taking now. Really, all that's lacking from g0rynich that I'm seeing, no defilers.
Yeah, so well, he's just getting defilers right now, right on time. But just the income. I mean, he can like take these middle bases or something. Like he's just all over the place. He's got an insane economy. His Yeti, you can really see him struggling to remacro that army after he lost it. Only a 10 supply disadvantage, and he just can't keep these High Templars alive. Every time he fights with them, he loses them, so they can't build up that value.
Yeah, and the thing about Zerg, from what I've been told, is Lings are free. So, unfortunately, goons are not free for Yeti. So he's in deep trouble. And Dark Swarm, I know, is free from experience.
Confirmed. So yes, the Dark Swarm is free. I was talking with Artosis when we were on our trip, and there's like a weird Dark Swarm in StarCraft 2, but it's the worst ability in the game. Nobody uses it. It's a total joke. But it's super OP at StarCraft 1. I'm like, well, that's so weird. Oh, another drop in the main. Cracklings killing Protoss buildings. Name a more iconic duo.
That's a huge upgrade too. +3 weapon going down. Yeti's just all in. He's gonna go for the counterattack. But there's Dark Swarm versus mass goons. All he can do to break through is storm, but you can't storm 100 lurkers.
Yeah, there are actually just about 100 lurkers here. The observer can see that the Lings are killing everything in the main, but yeah, he can't deal with it. Like, look at this Dragoon. It just explodes. The units in the main are just barely enough to hold on. And now are you all-inning now? I don't think so.
Yeah, Yeti, like, I don't even think he has to attack the Nat anyways. Like, he needs to kill a base that's mining.
Yeah.
So I think he should hook around to this base. There's actually not much. One sunken, a few Lings. Drop got cleaned up, but actually losing this Nexus, even if all it does is mine gas, is a huge deal for Protoss. Here he goes. He's going to try and go through, but we've seen this before. Mass Ling versus Goons.
Well, I mean, there are some storms. Let's see if the Lings are just going to run in and die. It looks like no. This is... Okay, yeah, wait until these lurkers get here. And if he had tried to flank up the high ground from the middle of the map, then that would actually be even worse. But especially once the storm comes down. Oh my god. All right, well, we're gonna see a whole bunch of blue goo here. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, that was a perfect storm, but I just don't see how that's enough. More blue coming from the backside. I think he's just gonna.
Oh, look at this flank. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get up the ramp, so at least that's good, but I mean, I think these Lings still just kill everything, right?
Yeah, I think even if they don't kill them all right now, eventually he has like 15 hatches, man. He's got so much production. He's got better econ. He's got more bank.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have liked to see some Archons here. I think that could have helped him fight under Dark Swarm and then also like deal with the mass Lings a little bit better. But you know, obviously are not ideal. And he keeps losing the High Templars, so he never has them left over afterwards to morphs. I mean, the Zealots are gonna allow him to like hold on for a second here, but like, I don't know, is he really still in this game?
Yeah, Yeti holds for now, somehow. I don't know how he's doing it, but actually he's going to get pushed back just now. If he could have gotten this mineral base, maybe he could be in an okay position, but now we finally see supply swing for Zerg. But look at Zerg. We were talking about how gas-starved Protoss is. What's Zerg's gas?
Oh, yeah.
Non-existent.
Did he's never taken the assimilator at that six base.
Yeah, at bottom middle, no gas. Top middle has the gas, but we're not mining it.
What?
So actually, this could be the comeback for Yeti if he can actually just secure bottom middle.
Yeah, I mean, he can spam infinity lings, right? But let's see if that's going to be good enough here. I mean, whip on that storm is really crucial, but that one's going to hit pretty well.
Yeah, he's hitting really good storms. The problem is it's just an endless supply of links. Now, Yeti does need to get more high-tech.
How is he not mining any gas? What does he just think it's going to, like, magically... He's going to pick up, like, gas crystals from around the map or something? Like, where... Imagine the thought process, like, oh, I don't have much gas here. Where do I go to get these gas?
Well, look.
There we go.
Yeah, he's finally realized it started
and he
taking
took the
top middle
extractor at the 7 o'clock
yeah,
base.
and bottom, so he knows that he's getting gas starved. And now that he's realized, I'm not so worried anymore about only having mass link comp. But Yeti, he's feeling confident, I guess. He's going to try and take this. I mean, he has to. We're almost broke at this point.
Yeah. And there's no way you can kill that 6 o'clock base.
How many angles can you attack this base?
Every angle.
Literally every
angles
angle.
We can't imagine. We can attack from like 3-dimensional angles here. We made attacking from the sky. I guess he actually could start to go mutus here. That'd be nice to snipe these high Templar, but even just these lings. Okay, man, these storms have been so good at dealing with the mass lings.
Yeah, it's too bad we just didn't have them earlier.
Yeah.
Because I think we just took such huge losses to that like big lurk. Oh, we got nothing.
Oh god. Okay, well, all right, guys. I mean, this game was fun, but let's be realistic. Look at that. Oh my god, disgusting. Not safe for Protoss.
Yeah, this is just gonna be Yeti going for it because he cannot save his gateways now. There's too many lings. He's gonna try and attack bottom middle, which I like because this is a mining base, but so many lings.
Yeah, and he just doesn't have any storms anymore. Like, okay, he's got a couple, but
it's not enough. There's also Dark Storm here. He's also not, he's having to multitask the main and this attack at the same time. We don't see any storms come out. That's a good one, but it's too late. We lost the majority of our army.
Yeah, and he's got 91 supply at this point, so probably about it. Like, he's gonna clean these lings, but we're just so far behind right now. I mean, Yeti's got all the gas that g0rynich wishes he had.
Yeah, this is, you could have had like 8 arc. I mean, it would have helped out a lot, but actually, he missed +3, so he actually couldn't one-shot lings anymore.
Oh, that's true.
That snipe on the Forge earlier was actually massive because even if he had gone Archon, the Archons really wouldn't have been that effective.
And he never rebuilt the Forge anywhere else to try to get that, even though, you know, that's kind of wishful thinking. Now there's lurkers on the high ground behind the mineral line. Oof. Okay, well, at some point, we're just trying to fatigue our opponent here.
Yeah.
Oh no! All the drones died. No. Probes, rough.
Oh, that one.
What?
Blur.
Okay, yeah, that's it. All right, it's time. We out here. Yikes! All right, well that's gonna do it for game number 1. And because it's just best of 1, that means that Yeti unfortunately drops down to our lower bracket match, and g0rynich will be advancing on to our winners match. So I'm gonna have to scoot over here. Actually, I was thinking about vocal volume because you guys can tell us about the volume if we're even, because we can actually just swap seats. We have the technology to do that. We couldn't swap seats before because we weren't technically next to each other, but we'll make it work. And I don't know, that game kind of went about the way that I expected, although I will say I was really impressed to see what 3-base Protoss can accomplish. When you get 3 bases